Actually, Kuan Yin method also included Bhakti Yoga because we devote ourselves to concentrate on the light and the sound, which is easier than just concentrate on nothing or just imagining a God which we did not see, or imagining that we are the light and we are the divine, but we don't see anything. The light and the sound is not the ultimate yet, but it is something for you to concentrate on so that you can go in samadhi easily. And the light and the sound also help you to concentrate easier. Of course, not all of you that I know, because when you've grown up already, you're too preoccupied with so many things in this transient world. Very difficult for you to go inside. But at least, now and then, whoop, there's a light. Okay, concentrate more for more light. Gone. When you're too eager to catch the light again, it's gone. Luckily, the sound is always there 24/7. And that is your rock to lean on, okay? It won't leave you. Even when you're unconscious, the sound is going on still to help you, to help your soul, to help your consciousness. Help you in every way, okay? Yeah. Unless it's your time to go, even in accident, it helps you to lighten the impact of the accident and help you in many ways, daily, even if you don't know it. Yeah, you don't know it. Otherwise, you will be kneeling all day, 24 hours, to thank you. For you did that for me, did this for me. The master power, the light and the sound, always helping you. And we are very ungrateful indeed, because we don't really realize too much about it. Some do, some don't, and sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But it's always there for you. It's our true self. It's our master self. Of course, you help yourself, no? Who wouldn't try to help him or herself? If you're hungry, of course you're going to try to find food for yourself, no? If you're thirsty, you're going to try to find something to drink for yourself, no? Because you're feeding yourself. You're helping yourself. The same. The light and the sound is like that. It's yourself, your true, real self. Imagine our little brain, and it is not much of a computer, and we can use only 5 to maximum 8%, average people. And we still know how to take care of ourselves. Go, this is my body, man. I take care of it. I wear nice clothes. I keep it warm. I make food for it. I keep drinking, make it look healthy, happy. Yeah, just a little brain can take care like that. Imagine your true, real, divine self. How would it not take care of you? Because it's yourself. The self take care of the self. So actually, the Kuan Yin method is also a bhakti type of yoga included inside. Any kind of undiluted attention will also bring you some result in wellness, spiritually, mentally, also bodily, okay? So like when you have severe headache, sometimes you just go do immediate Kuan Yin and it's gone immediately. Isn't that so? Yes. Yeah, I'm telling you. No other can heal you so fast like that. We are not practicing Kuan Yin method for headache, but I'm just saying it's the self who take care of the self, yeah? And the rest sometimes we cannot because of karma, Otherwise you can heal yourself already. Yes. Sometimes if you have some pain somewhere and you put your hand there together and you call on your healing power. Or if you don't believe you have, you call on the healing gods and you get better, But not all sickness can be healed like that. You need doctors, you need specialists to go deeper into healing process if the problem is grave and physical and sometimes astral, okay? I mostly heal myself, but not always, because sometimes the karma is too much, too overwhelming. Then I had to take pill to go see doctor or do all kind of things like you did, blood tests, pinching here, pinching there, x-ray, and sometimes I find nothing. And the doctor think I'm playing. What for? Who love to go to the hospital to play with the doctors, Is that fun? You like? No. The hospital is full of germs.
Какво означава
You go
кармична
there,
връзка?
sometime
Как може
you
тя
go-
да се изчисти най-бързо? What does it mean karma and how the karma can be cleaned in the fastest way?
Karma is the Sanskrit term for the law of cause and effect.
Карма е санскритската дума за закона на причината и следствието.
In the Bible it says, as you sow, so shall you reap.
Както знаете, в Библията се казва, каквото поженете, това и ще посеете. Каквото посеете, това и ще поженете.
So in order to clean this bad karma, so the cause and effect, we must stop doing what will cause unpleasant effect later.
И за да можем да променим тази карма или причината и следствието, ние трябва да спрем да правим това, което би било донесло нещо отрицателно в бъдеще.
And what we have done already is difficult to erase, but we can stop the future reoccurrence.
И това, което ние вече сме направили в нашето минало, е трудно да бъде изтрито, но поне можем да спрем да правим подобни неща за в бъдеще.
We have made a lot of mistakes and caused a lot of sorrow for ourselves and other people because we have forgotten the God within us. So the most everlasting, the most effective way to clean the so-called bad karma is to know God again, and then we become wise, and we will know what to do for the right things, and we will not experience unpleasant outcome again.
Ние сме правили грешки в миналото, тъй като не сме знаели Бог в нас, тъй като не сме имали връзката с Него. Но най-добрият начин всъщност да спрем да правим грешки за в бъдеще е да преоткрием тази връзка и тогава ние ще бъдем щастливи и ще знаем правилния начин на живот.
To avoid physical unpleasant outcomes, we should keep the 10 commandments of the Bible. To know God, to rise to higher dimension of heaven while living, we must know God in ourselves. There are two ways to avoid the unpleasant outcome. First, keep the commandment for 10 commandments for the physical, and know God for the spiritual.
Има два начина, по който може да избегнем създаването на отрицателна карма. Първият начин е да спазваме 10 заповеди в Библията, които ни учат на морален живот. И вторият начин е също да практикуваме духовна практика и да осъзнаем Бог.
I have told you that
Благодаря.
I could rescue the worst, but not my disciple when they are the worst, because they have been taught right from wrong, and they have been nourished in love, spiritual education, and blessing. So that if they turn against somebody harmless like I am, I don't harm anybody. Even if I'm not good teacher or bad teacher, we don't talk about that yet. I'm harmless. I only remind you to practice. Now, if you come to my house, I make sure you're comfortable as much as I can afford. I would like to build more mansion for you. But what for? You won't stay long anyway. You just come for a few days and you go home. You have home. You're not homeless. Number one. Number two, I use my money for more desperate people. Sorry to say that. I do love you, but I feel that you're not as desperate as so many people. You can see some TV, children, only bones and skin. Woman being harassed and molested because she has to walk 10 kilometers to have some water, to fetch some water to bring home to her children to use. Or some refugees, they came into cold country and they have nothing. Children walk barefoot and they just cover themselves with a little plastic. No wall around, no chimney, no heater, nada. These people, they're more desperate. Or some people have disaster, they suddenly has no home, no money. Even if they have credit card, for example, it's gone already with the flood. They cannot prove anything immediately. They're hungry, they're thirsty, they're cold. These immediate we help. Chiu chi la. Chiu chi. This one, meaning emergency help until they get back on their feet. I am not richer than anybody on this planet. I'm not the richest. I'm not even the medium rich. I just give a lot. And then people think I have a lot of money. I do still have. I don't take your money. I don't charm you to do things for me. I just tell you, go out, help others. Nah? You don't give me money. You go out, give to the poor people. Or open restaurant. Help others spiritually as well as physically. Or if you cannot open restaurant because it costs a lot of work and manpower, then you open a small grocery store, vegan. Then it's very good for the world and for other people. Help them to realize vegetarian is easy, something like that. And we do it together. I mean, I do mine, you do yours. So you do what you can and keep what you have. I don't take anything from you. As far as I'm concerned, I know I'm harmless, okay? So if anyone who tried to harm such a harmless person, then of course the karma is very bad. Plus, because I'm very beneficial to many people, so that will include all your karma inside for that person. That's why nobody punish him, her, they have to take it. Because I'm working for the world, not just my own karma only. So if they harm me, they will have to reckon with all the karma of the people, initiated or non-initiated as well, obstructing my mission to help people to elevate. That is the problem, not just my personal physical body. That's why initiates who went against any master are very difficult to redeem. The soul might not be destroyed completely, but it could be encased in a box forever. That is almost like destroyed. You cannot do anything anymore. You're not self anymore. You're finished. No one can help you anymore. You will never remember a name of a Buddha. You cannot even open the mouth to say a name of the Buddha. The karma just shut everything up from you and just give you punishment forever, and you cannot get out. It's a very terrifying situation. But the people who do bad things, they don't know all this. They do know, they just think that they don't see it. So it may be no problem.
Actually,
It's
we
a
don't
big
have
problem.
that many choice. We only think we have choice. That's a Maya power. Now I tell you the example. For example, you have two choices to make, right? And you think you make this choice because it's correct. Right, you're happy. You make this choice. You go into success. But it's not true. If it is supposed to be God's will that you success in this choice, then you will success. Otherwise, you at the end, you will come round to the other choice. And then at that time, you think, I have no other choice. I have this choice instead. Actually, it's already arranged. And the burden comes when we think we make choice. The burden comes when we think we are the doer. The karma comes when we cannot rely on the whole universal great plan. We take the burden upon ourselves. Emerson, the American teacher, he said, a great burden falls from the shoulder when you let God run the universe. That's fantastic. One sentence enough. Understand? Yeah. We have no choice, really.
And there's no such thing as should, huh?
Huh? What?
No such thing as should.
Should?
Should.
I should have done that.
I should have.
I should have
or
done that.
That's just guilt, right?
Yeah, useless. That's why I tell you, just relax, let live, let go. And then you will know what's right, what's wrong. Then you're one with the universe, universal great plan.
Okay.
Otherwise, in the universal plan, we are just nothing. We're just a bubble in the sea. Come and go very fast. But because of the time impression that we think we have a duration of something. Understand? In universal understanding, there's no such thing. Anything exists. Any time, any duration at all. It exists because the Maya power let us know that we exist. That we have a duration of a lifespan, etc. That we do something in a certain length of time. It is all Maya's play. but it's all right. Let's play with it. Okay? For example, lately I was very tired. Whenever I'm with many people, I will be definitely tired. Otherwise, I'm not. I can tell you. Yesterday, did you hear somebody say, I can climb the wall, I can climb mountain, I can walk through in the middle of the night and be in control in any situation without physical strain, without mental fatigue. But when I'm with people, I pay all my attention to you. Then I'm exhausted because my attention is too much outward and I'm not inside. I am inside, but also outside. I'm inside, not fatigued, but I'm outside fatigued. My body fatigued, because it has only the capacity of a car. Understand? The driver cannot do anything when the car is kaput. Huh? When the engine run wild and it's too hot, I have to rest. Otherwise it will bust. Understand? That's it, that's all. My body is just a car. I can drive it crazy sometimes, but it has to stop sometimes. Now, you know, huh? Okay. Yes. Oh, we might think that way. We might think that sometimes because it's a habit that we think we are the doer. Yes. But actually, the whole universal's plan is already planned. You remember even one hair fall down is also the intention of the Lord. Yes. But we know everything, but we don't know anything. We know we read every book, but we never understand. Hear you hear, but you do not understand. See you see, but you do not perceive. That's the trouble. So we need some guy like a master. He explained it again with conviction, with full force of enlighten, or self-enlighten. Then you get it. Understand? A banker, a bank owner who talk to you, you know he has support of money. But another person who has no money but talk about money, talk about billions, still doesn't give you any assurance. Understand what I mean? Yes, that's the difference. Both talk about money, but you are assured by somebody who is millionaire, and you are not assured by someone else who has no penny. Understand? Yes, sir.
In mentioning that everything is already arranged for us.
Hey, yes.
And that brings to my mind a question of, if it is already arranged, then what is the purpose of striving for enlightenment or for liberation if our striving is virtually meaningless at that point?
Mm-hmm. You have to strive in order to know that you don't need to strive.
You strive until you give up, you mean?
No. You strive until you understand that. You fully understand that every effort is useless.
Is useless.
You have to make an effort to be effortless later. Mm-hmm. At the moment, doesn't matter what I tell you, you still strive. So I tell you how to strive. And I say, go ahead and strive. Strive harder until you reach the point that you know that, why should I strive? I'm always here already. Understand? I already arrived. But now I tell you, you don't understand. So you have to strive to understand that you should not strive. Okay, Vincent? Because now, if I tell you don't strive, can you stop? Can you just relax and surrender? If you can?
Well, I found myself doing that, but then feeling a little bit behind schedule and getting back into striving again.
Yeah, just that's it. So you still are not there. You see what I mean?
Right, but more so than before.
Then you try to strive more, and then one day you will stop striving. That's the purpose, huh? That's the purpose. Because if we don't strive now, we cannot feel at ease. Until you stop striving and you still feel at ease, then it's all right. Now, if you don't strive, you're in trouble. Right?
So if say I was to stop striving, but say stop striving even though I don't have the total knowing of that, that would be also ineffective. Is that what you're saying?
Ineffective.
So you have to really come to that level of understanding.
Yes.
Before then.
Yes.
Okay.
Not intellectual understanding, but truly relaxed. Truly at home. Now, intellectually, you understand what I'm talking about.
Well, yes.
You do. But it's different from realization. Yeah, all right?
One guy, he came to buy a pair of glasses. He said, I heard that you sell reading glass for people, easy to read, right? So the salesman said, yes, of course. Yeah, we have a lot of reading glass here. Which one you like? So he picked one, and he wear it on, and then he picked a book and tried to read it. And he said, how come I still cannot read anything? So the salesman said, this side, sir, this side. And I still cannot read anything. So the man said, maybe you couldn't read at all? So the customer said, if I could read, I wouldn't have to need to buy this stuff. So it's not the glass that help you to read, okay? It's your ability to read. Similarly, it's not the Buddha that make you a Buddha. It's you yourself. You have it inside you, and you have to know how to get that Buddha out to work for you. Okay? I'm just showing you how. But I cannot meditate for you. I cannot be enlightened for you. Otherwise, just me enlightened, nobody needs to do anything. Huh? You are a free individual, a child of God. A being from heaven. You have to decide for yourself how much enlightened you want to be, and how much you want to work for it, how much you want to remember your great self, instead of every day slaving for this physical world and identify your greatness with this physical body. Okay. You must remember that you're from heaven. You must remember that you're great. You must always remember, even though you might not believe it, because you're so used to with the lowly physical self that you cannot believe that you are something more than just the physical body, But you must remember, okay? All the Buddhas say that you have Buddha inside. All the masters say you have heaven, God within you. Why do they lie to you? You must not forget that you are great, that you are Buddha. Or maybe not yet realize Buddha, but you are Buddha and you're going to be Buddha. Okay? The way you are. You must remember. Believe it or not believe, you should remember all the time. I know it's difficult because you're busy and you're so used to with the physical body, but must remember, okay? For me, it's the opposite. I must remember that I'm here in the world and I have to do my job. You must never forget, even though it's hard. Even if you cannot believe that you are the Buddha, that you are great saints, should remember what I said to you. If you don't believe me, believe in Jesus. Okay? Jesus say, what I do, you can do better. And you are the children of God. And the Holy Spirit dwells within you. So, believe Jesus, okay? And the Buddha say, I already achieved Buddhahood, and you will. You are the future Buddha. So believe in these great beings, okay? All the masters say you are children of God. No one say that we are the children of the devil, so you must remember that, okay? And if we are the children of God, means at least we are God-like. If not outside and inside. Outside is just some characters, born with it, or inherited from parents or circumstances or background or education. Inside, you're pure. You're God. You're the goddess and goddesses. You are saints. And you're the Buddhas, Bodhisattvas. There was a story I read somewhere. A man who would just walk somewhere in the forest and he saw a big eagle egg. And he just took it home and put it together with the chicken's eggs. And then the mother hen also hatched it hatch them all together. Yeah. And then when the time comes, our chickens come out, the eagle also come out. Yeah, also came out. All of them came out together. And the eagle lived with the chickens. Of course, eat what the chicken eat, walk like the chicken, talk like the chicken, and run like the chicken. Yeah. And one day, the eagle became very old already. Yes. And then one day he looked up in the sky. He saw some eagle, real eagle, flying in the sky. And he asked the chicken, older chicken who were more knowledgeable, who are these? And the older chicken said, these are eagles. They are the kings of the birds. Yeah, they are majestic. They fly in the sky. They go from one mountain to another. They eat from pure food and they drink from the purest stream. And who are we? We're just chicken. We cannot fly. We just crawl on the floor. We eat whatever given to us on the floor. So the older eagle also accepted that. All his life he has been chicken. So now he thinks, oh yeah, of course, we are the chicken. And he continued to live his life as a chicken, like that, until he died. Don't wait until you're older and look up in the sky and see all the invisible eagles flying everywhere, or other initiate nearby flying past you. Don't wait. Meditate well, okay? Work hard to liberate yourself. You are a free soul already, just that you have to know it. Yeah, you have to know it. Just like you're born as a prince, you're little one. Everybody tell you you're a prince, but you don't know what prince means. Still, you should remember because they told you you're a prince. And then later you grow up, you know what prince is, okay? Similarly, right now you are newly initiated, you can't remember much. You don't understand much, but you will grow into princely grandeur and majesty. Okay?